तो बच्चों आज के वीडियो में हम लोग ये प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करने वाले हैं। बार मैग्नेट ऑफ लेंथ 14 सेंटीमीटर इज प्लेस्ड इन द मैग्नेटिक मेरिडियन। एक बार मैग्नेट है, उसका लेंथ 14 सेंटीमीटर दिया है और वो मैग्नेटिक मेरिडियन में रखा है विद इट्स नॉर्थ पोल पॉइंटिंग टुवर्ड्स द ज्योग्राफिक नॉर्थ पोल। तो यहाँ पे मैंने ये मैग्नेट लिया है और यहाँ पे नॉर्थ पोल है और यहाँ पे साउथ पोल है। A neutral point is obtained at the distance of 18 सेंटीमीटर। यहाँ पे एक न्यूट्रल पॉइंट मिल गया है, ओके, डिस्टेंस ऑफ 18 सेंटीमीटर फ्रॉम द सेंटर ऑफ द मैग्नेट। तो यहाँ पे सेंटर है, तो इस सेंटर से 18 सेंटीमीटर में एक पॉइंट मिला है कि जो न्यूट्रल है, मतलब मैग्नेटिक फील्ड इज जीरो ओवर देयर। एंड दे हैव आल्सो गिवन दिस BH is equal to 0.4 G, the horizontal component of the earth's magnetic field is given at this point. The magnetic moment of the magnet is, so we have to calculate magnetic moment or the magnetic dipole moment of the magnet. To solve this problem, you need to know this formula. So what it says that magnetic field on the equator. So if you consider this magnet, then this will become an equator. Okay, this is the point on the equator because this will become the axis. The vertically it will become axis, and this will become equator. So if you want to find out the magnetic field on the point that is on the equator, then we have got this formula, and this formula gives the approximate value of the magnetic field. It doesn't give the accurate value. Reason being, it doesn't consider the length of the magnet. Okay, that's why it gives the approximate value. And we can use this formula because if you look at the options, there is a lot of difference. For example, first option is 28 joule and then T minus 1. And here you can see there is 2.880 into 10 raised to 3. So there is a huge difference. So even if we get the approximate value, we can easily get the nearest option, right? Also, you need to remember this value mu 0, permittivity in the space vacuum. So there are some constants that you need to remember if you are preparing for the JEE Mains. For example, permittivity, permeability, then Avogadro's constant, gravitational constant. So those values you need to remember because in some of the problem statements they don't give the values of those variables or constants. So in this example, we need this value mu 0, which is the permittivity, but they haven't given the value of that variable or constant. So you need to remember that this value is 1.25 into 10 raised to minus 6. That is the permittivity in the vacuum. And what we have to calculate here is the M, right? Magnetic moment or the magnetic dipole moment. So the magnetic field is given by this formula mu 0 upon 4 pi into M divided by R cube. So R cube is basically the distance between the center of the magnet and the point where we want to find the magnetic field. Since here the point is neutral, what it means is that the magnetic field on that equator is neutralized by the magnetic field provided by the earth. So we can say this value will be 0.4 G, 0.4 G. So we will have to convert it into Tesla as well. So they have given 1 G is equal to 10 raised to minus 40. That's it. So all you have to do is that just solve this equation and you should be able to find the value of M because we know this mu 0, we know this R distance, right? This distance is 18 centimeter, so we will have to convert it into meter as well. And the magnetic field is also available. That's it. So just solve this one. So we can write magnetic moment M is equal to 0.4 into 10 raised to minus 4 into 4 pi into R cube divided by mu 0. So we can say 0.4 into 10 raised to minus 4 into 4 into 22 by 7 into R cube. So here R is basically the distance between the center of the magnet and this point. So it is 18 centimeter. That means 0.18 meter. 0.18 meter into cube and divided by mu 0, that is 1.25 into 10 raised to minus 6. So there is a lot of calculation involved in this, but if you solve this, you will get some value and you will be able to reach the answer. So we can cancel out 10 raised to minus 6 to 10 raised to minus 4, so it will become 10 raised to 2. So we can remove this point, so it will become 10. So 40 into 4 into 22 divided by 1.25 into 7 into 0.18 raised to 3, which will be equal to 1.2725 into 7.75 equal to 0.34. So answer we are getting is 2.34, which is approximate value, and that's why the nearest option available is 2.88, because the rest of the options are way higher. So 28, then this is basically very huge number. This is also a huge number, and that's why option B is the correct option. Thanks for watching.